guys, it's Sam here, welcome back to the channel. Today is a full arms day workout. Probably not going to show every set, it's really busy here in Muscleworks, Bethnal Green, as it's peak hours, so probably just the top sets. I'm going to show you all of the arms exercises that I'm currently working with, but basically my favourites and most useful for me. A lot of free weights, a lot of different angles. This will give you some gaps to focus on if you've been missing some of those angles out, and probably some machines you haven't seen before. So I've already warmed up and starting with biceps, starting with dumbbell curls. 32s for curls. I'm overheating already, but I'm going to give that a go with the 35s, since they were fine last time. It's pretty heavy for curls, but it was fine last time, so that's what I'll work with now. Couple more sets of that, and then see you in a second for the next exercise. Next up is spider curls. So for this one you want to bench at about 45 degrees, lean forwards on it so the top of it's just in the middle of your chest, and curl up to your face with dumbbells. Doesn't need so heavy this one. That partial rep at the end lets me know I've done all I can on this set, but I will put it a little heavier every second set. Oh, this angle is going to be the YouTube thumbnail all day, you know. Next one on the biceps is a preacher curl with the easy curl. The easy barbell. So I do this a little bit narrower grip to get a bit of focus on the outer biceps. As the last exercise is more the inner. And really lock in before I start. Try and get the full stretch on every rep. on all these exercises today. I'm doing 4 sets, but just filming 1 or 2. And meeting people, talking to people is very busy today. I don't want to get in people's way over near the dumbbells. And enjoying the variety of a different place. I haven't actually trained arms still yet, but they've got an awful lot here. Pretty much all of this room is like arms and shoulders stuff. And then back and chest is in the main area with all the leg stuff upstairs. So very well equipped. I'm very busy. I'm at peak time. Second set here. Of all my biceps exercises at the moment, this is the one that I'm getting the best stretch from. I'm getting the heaviest weights on the dumbbells, but there's a bit of swing involved. I'm getting the most focus on the inner and the nicest separation between the arms and the spider curls. I'm getting the best stretch on this one. And then I'm usually adding in something, either reverse curl or hammer curl, for more the brachioradialis part of it. And then if I'm thinking more on the outer biceps, incline bench curls, but that's the one that mixes in and out. These first 3 here have been pretty consistent lately. And then on the triceps side, there's some that keep the same and some that I switch in and out, but you'll see that shortly. Last one here is a curl machine. This is the bicep curl by Life Fitness. I've actually found the angle of this one very, very similar to doing incline curls with dumbbells on an incline bench, but it's very busy over there, so this is the alternative that I really like. But it's only this particular machine where I'm getting that angle where the elbows are a little bit behind the torso. So first set here. And hit that again. It's tough. That's all my work on biceps finished. So it was 4 sets for each exercise, but as I say, it's super busy and not to be too repetitious as well. So now moving on to triceps, it's going to be a similar amount of exercise, but I'm prioritising the areas of the triceps that are less developed for me, and for most of us actually. So the areas around the back kind of side of the triceps, like the long head, more exercised by the skullcrushers and the overhead extensions. So I'm starting with overhead extensions here, and then the stuff that's more well developed near the front of the horseshoe, that's all your pushdowns and your close grip press. So I usually do that at the end of it. Whole priority principle here of doing the less developed stuff first. So I'm getting into these overhead extensions in the machine. I've got the foot pedal to raise it into position, which makes things a touch easier. Put it down again with the pedal. To me, 3 more sets of this on here for me, and then moving on to something like the skullcrushers, but I don't know exactly what machine or whether it'll be free weights, depends on the spray. But it's covering these sorts of angles and getting a variety of angles So I'm getting the same kind of stimulation, the same kind of areas of the muscle, and the same kind of order, regardless of what exactly which piece of equipment to do that is available at the time. And that's kind of how I do all my workouts in a busy period. So next exercise will be a different angle, and that's going to be set for. Next up, still on triceps, it's going to be skullcrushers with the dumbbells, as it's a little bit busy. Easy bars are on the barbells, so it's perfectly fine to do it with the dumbbells. And keeping some unilateral movements in the routine is good for keeping the arms even, left and right. So first set on these skullcrushers. If anything, I get more stretch by using the dumbbells because they can come down further and stretch the triceps more without the bar across, like be whacking me in the face and becoming literally a skull crusher. So it's one that I might consider keeping in rather than the barbells, get more of a stretch on this exercise, but either is good if you've got access to it. Yeah, next on the triceps action, I'm hitting the pushdowns. It was always going to happen, but it's what I do last in the routine because all this part is clearer than all the rest, and that's what the pushdowns do. And that's what's more prominent on most people's arms because it's kind of the more accessible exercise, I reckon. I've finished up on it. Even need to go a little bit lighter, so I'll do 3 more sets on here, but I shan't record anymore. So that's all the exercises on arms today. I'm wrapping up in a second. And that brings me to the end of today's video. So the only exercise that could be of benefit, or the only angle that wasn't included there, on the triceps side would be close grip pressing. So close grip bench press with a barbell, or if you're working on your own and want to lift heavier, can be easier and safer with a Smith machine. Don't lose too much benefit from doing that, just having the hands narrow, and that's the close grip press, and focus on the triceps. But other than that angle, that's all the angles covered for biceps and triceps in that workout. So if there's an angle in the types of exercises that you're using that's not covered there, and you have weaknesses in your arms or wanted to focus on arms more enough that you've got an arms day in your schedule, I would look to include the missing one that you may have identified from the video, either the exact exercise that I've done or something at an equivalent angle in terms of your body and arm position. So that's the arms workout. I am going to do more videos like this. Obviously I was doing videos every day, but I've been reverting back to work with clients a little bit more on Instagram. That's at PhysiquePhilosopher, by the way. So I put more of my focus in that direction, so it had sort of slowed to about a video a week, but we will be doing more. I will include the other workouts, so I don't want them to be too repetitious, because for my progress I'm doing very similar exercises, very similar in my schedule every time, and that's not necessarily going to be the best exercises for you. You do have to identify what works best for you and then stick to that. So I'm doing that for myself largely, and that would make the videos very repetitious if I record every workout as its own episode. So I will do some. I will do the full day of eating. I will do more about the coaching side, everything like that. Obviously, if you're interested in that, reach out to me either in the comments or via Instagram. And we'll have more features soon as I get out and about, like the Wesley episode and like some of the contest ones. So that's all to look forward to later in the year. And I'll be back online tomorrow to answer any of your questions. Please consider subscribing if you like all of the bodybuilding content, as I'm prepared to talk about everything, as you'll see in my videos and replies. And train hard this week. Cheers.